director Vikram Bhatt, who is known for his so many hit movies, and definitely that is horror genre. And once again, he is back with a horror genre, and that is none other than Judaa Hoke. First of all, welcome to Bollywood Town and Judaa Hoke. It's a line as a very famous song, Judaa Hoke bhi, to mujhme kahin baki. Is it something derived from that song?
It's not derived from that song. Judaa Hoke bhi. You must have heard the song that we are playing now. That talks about Judaa Hoke bhi. Judaa Hoke bhi is a film that my boss Yogesh Bhatt has written for me. And you were speaking about horror films. So he said that you have put love stories in horror films. This time let's put a horror in a love story.
Something unique.
So this time that is why the title is Judaa Hoke bhi, because it's a love story.
Okay.
So it's first a love story, then a horror film.
So Bollywood is still, hardly explored this genre, horror. In Hollywood, we have seen the extremely, fantastic movies in horror genre. But I think after Ram say, this is you in Bollywood who has explored this much in this genre actually, and there is a lot much in this genre to explore. So what do you want to say? It's still unexplored genre in Bollywood?
I think horror films are not really made so much. I am perhaps the only one who makes as many. Why people are not making, I have no idea. I don't think many actors want to do horror films, A-grade actors, because I don't think they want to be scared. And some of them are, scared of looking ugly, and उनको लगता है कि डायन का मेकअप हो जाएगा उन पे, तो they are scared. शायद वो रीजन हो सकता है, I don't know the reason, but it'd be fair to say that I am perhaps the only one who's making it, and it'd be also fair to say that I have no idea why no one else is making it.
Do you have any personal research on this section, like of horror as a genre, like ghosts, witches, and all these things? So,
see, I'm a very spiritual person, and when you are spiritual, you believe in the spirit, you believe in the soul. And when you believe in the soul, you believe in the good soul and the bad soul.
yeah.
And a demonic spirit is nothing but a bad soul. So people don't understand that I am actually a very spiritual person. And you have to be very spiritual to understand the dark side of spirituality.
When industry people are going to see your spirituality or that section of your life, because for the first time I'm going to know, even people will come to know that you are so much spiritual.
They will see it in Judaa Hoke.
Okay.
Judaa Hoke is my best friend.
So, A-listers, somewhere we are missing some big names on poster. So, any specific region, or is it strategically planned that you are not going to take any A-lister or well-known Bollywood star in this film?
See, I am not going to. I know one thing, I'm not going to run after any star. If there is a star who wants to work with me, or if I can approach a star who is willing to be approached, then I'm fine. But I'm certainly not going to wait on any star, because when I have an idea, I want to make it immediately, and I can't wait, and especially not for a star. And now we are in a situation or in a phase where it's not necessarily the star that makes a film run, it's the content. If there is a star, then I want to be that star.
Personally felt the spirit, the kind of feel or those kind of shadows that we see in the film, mostly in your film. And personally, you have experienced at any point of time in your life? डर तो लगता ही है, that's natural, but
You have experience, I know. You have experienced something.
not to that extent, but yeah, in a darkness somewhere, but not exactly what we see in the film.
It's never like that. What you see in the film is cinematic. It is. But I have come to a phase where I can see a person and figure out whether they have experienced something or not. And I can see you.
Oh my God! So
And I know your experience. And you don't know whether it is true or your imagination.
डर तो I've experienced the dark kind of shadow in the dark night, but I think that was just my feeling, imagination. Could be.
But you don't believe it. As yet.
I don't honestly.
Sorry for taking your interview.
No, sir. I don't believe, but yeah, I don't deny that. I don't deny the existence of spirits and all these things. Actually,
See, if you believe in the day, then you have to believe in the night.
like true,
If you believe in darkness, you have to believe in the light.
like
So if you believe in God, then you have to believe in the demon. Because the yin and yang of the universe is what keeps us going. The universe is in a balance. For matter as antimatter. Every chemical has a balance. If you look at the neutrons and electrons, there is a balance. Without the balance, it doesn't last. So if there is goodness, there is evil. And because there is evil, there is goodness. One cannot last without evil.
so. What sort of difference we are going to see in comparison to previous films like we have seen Raj and Haunted, all these big hits that I personally liked, to be honest.
Judaa Hoke is a much deeper film. It talks about life, it talks about death, it talks about the meaning of life through a very commercial, popular story. But to my mind, it is a very deep film.
How was your collaboration with K. Sera Productions? After a long time, they are coming up in filmmaking, and
So K. Sera actually came to me for a film, for a single project, and then we got talking and we got interested, and then one thing led to another, and of course Karishma was there, and Karishma Ratan, she's a very bright young girl who is heading and director of K. Sera, and Vikrant Anand, and then I met Mr. Satish Pidaria, who is the chairman of K. Sera, and extremely bright. And
how many projects together?
So now we have a company together. It's called K. Sera Vikram Bhatt Productions.
Okay,
So I hope we can do a lot of work.
I can know that it's 6-7 films you have planned right now.
This is for now, but we plan to do much, and many more.
Can we expect more and more horror genre only, or you have some other genre also?
There's a lot of different stuff. We're making Hack 2. We're making a film called Khilone that I'm directing. It's about sex trafficking. It's an action film. तो हर किस्म की अलग-अलग किस्म की फिल्म हम देखें.
So महेश जी का क्या इनपुट अपार्ट फ्रॉम स्टोरी लाइन दैट यू शेयर, और क्या इनपुट इसमें रहा है, या फ्यूचर प्रोजेक्ट्स में महेश जी का क्या इन्वॉल्वमेंट?
देखिए, महेश जी मेरे गुरु हैं और महेश जी मेरे कंपनी के लीडर हैं और उनके आशीर्वाद से, उनके ख्यालों से हमारी पिक्चरें बनती हैं. तो in a way I still work for my boss.
That's the respect. Great, sir. So any message that you would like to give it to the audience for this?
So I want to tell the audience that Judaa Hoke is a very different film. It's a very new film. And generally, during the time of release, all directors say this, that my film is very good. But I want to say my film is very, very good. And I want to say that if you don't see my film, it's your loss.
Thanks for sharing your time, sir. Thanks a lot.